Hi Aquarius, welcome to your June 2018 reading. My name is Donatella and I will be doing your forecast this month. As always, I have written something in the beginning about your astrology chart, and the next portion is your tarot reading. If you find this reading resonating with you and you need to contact me for a private reading, please contact me at donatellaempressofswords@gmail.com. Please also remember to like, share, and subscribe. And also, at the end of this month, there will also be an end of the month culminating video for all of the signs. So be aware of that video. Be on the look for it. So when you subscribe, you will see a continuation video. Okay, so the sun right now is in Gemini, and this is occurring from May 21st to June 21st. As we left the season of Taurus, we enter the season of Gemini, ruled by Mercury, the sign of duality and communication. We can find duality in ourselves and others, and it causes us to want to increase our communication. We can feel the need to be more social, talkative, and whimsical, but remember, you can also feel very indecisive or even nosy. This is the time that you feel the need to strengthen your communication with active listening. This is where you practice your mirroring skills. After a person is done talking, it's really important that you play back what they have said, especially if it's an important matter. Also, learning that there's a three-step problem-solving, step-by-step process that you can use that really helps. And the first step is to empathize, the second is to reassure, and the third is to resolve. Okay. You will understand that distractions will have their own time and place, Aquarius. That this is just a temporary time of suspension. The question is, how long do you want to wait and sit in it? Because also in June, it's one of the most entertaining times of 2018. Most weddings are in the month of June. A lot of celebrations and gatherings are in the month during this time. Gemini in the deck of tarot is actually the Lover's card and the Soulmate card. It's accepting the duality of two souls, both different but divinely paired, like the salt and the pepper shaker, both perfectly set on the dinner table. Always, however, they are completely different, which is why they are so awesomely paired. The June 2018 full moon gives you the initiative and the resourcefulness, meaning you will be restricted in a way that works for you, especially after the last month when the full moon was highlighted in the truth. During the next 2 weeks, you are likely to feel more serious than usual and experience sadness, guilt, restriction, or inhibition. However, you will be severely tested to make sure what you want is what you truly want. During this time, you will feel a positive push for your life and a willingness to break free. What are you choosing to walk away from? These positive factors are not as strong in the Saturn retrograde, so you're going to have to work very hard to make the changes in your life that you want and need. There may be a sense of going backwards in the way we structure to fix things as we move forward. April 17th was the time that Capricorn is the time that Saturn had went into retrograde, meaning everything is working backwards. So if you ever had a sense that something wasn't working right around the times in February, March, and April, April was the catalyst to get everything reconstructed again, so that everything is much better during November. September will be a portal of major change, whichever way you started directing your life from April. So just think of that. Think of what that means to you, Aquarius. You are changing your structure in a different way. But during this time, the Gemini season, it teaches us to accept the good and the bad. It asks you to see the Pandora box in front of you. Realize what you are willing to sacrifice for. But unless you know the truth, and knowing the truth means allowing others to feel vulnerable to know that there can always be a solution if that is the position that you want for yourself. When you sacrifice for someone, is it a true mirror that will sacrifice for you? You must understand to have someone like that, you must also open up in a vulnerable way. An accepted, nurtured way, through the healing of communication and through the compassion empathy, and resolution. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and start your reading for June. And I kind of feel like during this time right now, your hopes on happiness are kind of down. And the reason for this is because you wanted fast, quick moving action. You wanted the passion, the drive, the things to happen right away. Whatever it is, whether it's financially, successfully, whether if it's in your relationship, whether if it's in your career, you just want things to move faster and quicker for you, and it's stressful that it's not moving so fast. In the distant past, you were kind of like hopeless on um, what you could do as far as making changes for stability, or starting something new. You wanted to start something new, but you denied it. There was a lot of times that you denied it. And either you denied it or the other person denied it. But when this happens, even if it's financial, it makes you or the other person also retract from love, if that makes sense. Because I have the King of Cups, but it's reversed. It's like this person can... there's a person in your life that can be very affectionate, but sometimes either you feel like you're retracted from them or they're retracted from you. But I kind of feel like it's because there's like this lack of passion inside of you, and it has to do with not being motivated to start the thing that you wanted to start, whether if it is financial or some kind of thing that you want to accomplish. But on your final mind, there's a person that communicates a lot. Either this person has the astrological sign of Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or this could be yourself, Aquarius. But there's this person that knows how to fix things that crumble apart. They also are very affectionate. They know how to give and receive love. And they also know how to build the foundation of having a happy life. So either you have a person in your life like this who has this sign, whether it's their sun, their moon, or their ascending sign. But it's either yourself, but it's saying Queen of Swords. So if you're male, there could be a queen who is a very communicative queen. This queen can be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. It depends. But it's more of like a feminine energy. And this person, it could be you too, that you understand how to restructurize things that are crumbling, and you also understand how to build something that from the ground up as a foundation for a happy home, and also the affection and love is there. And you're gonna get into a moment where you're gonna feel like your passion is gone, but then there's gonna be a spark, an idea of something popping up at work, or some kind of opportunity for you as far as money, or some kind of notification or email or something, and you receive that, and then after you receive it, you realize it's such a slow process, and then you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting for it and you're waiting for it now, and then at the point that you're probably going to start building walls up that you have to wait so long. By the time you've waited so long, you're just thinking about, out of these 5 portions, what is the worst outcome? What am I not satisfied about? You're not really looking at the opportunities that you have. And when you get to that process, Aquarius, the options that you have, there's going to be 2 or 3 options that are coming towards you. You're going to deny those 2 because you're concentrated on your lack. When you get to that point, you're going to start feeling like there's a dissatisfaction in the family life. But it might give you an ability to start the process of thinking what you want from this point on. This is going to be a month where you're going to really look at the good and the bad. You're going to shine a light on it, and you're going to ask yourself, what is it that I really want? And as you go through these months, something's going to happen. And whatever you're working towards, Aquarius, by harvesting season, there's going to be some changes that are going to be made. So it's up to you what you decide for yourself, what you want to do with these changes, what is about to come. Because you still have 2 more options out of the 5 that you originally had. So if you can look at the opportunity in this, what can you do with it, Aquarius? How can you flow with it? So think about that. And I'll see you guys at the end of the month at the culmination video. Alright guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for spending some time with me this month. Hopefully I'll see you guys at the end of the month. Take care. Love you guys.